everyone, I'm Flo, Duties Behind the Camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. We are making Dan Noodles with wontons today. I recently had Dan Noodles with wontons and it was delicious. I don't know why I never thought about it before. We're not making the wontons from scratch today, but if you want to do that, you can check out my video that's linked in the description below. We're fortunate to live in Vancouver where we have access to restaurant handmade wontons, but you can also pick some up from the freezer section of the Asian supermarkets. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe because it really does help the channel. Because we're not making the wontons from scratch, this is a very easy and quick recipe. I'm going to start making the sauce, but in the meantime, I have a pot of water boiling on the stove to get the noodles and the wontons cooked. We're starting with 4 to 6 tablespoons of sesame paste. And if you don't have sesame paste, this is roasted sesame paste. If you don't have it, you can use a peanut butter. They have a very similar flavor profile. Adding 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. This is light soy sauce or regular soy sauce. 2 tablespoons of dark soy sauce. Dark soy sauce adds color. It's a little bit less salty than regular soy. 2 tablespoons of oyster sauce. 2 tablespoons of sugar, and that sugar is to help balance out all the flavors. We're only going to use 1 teaspoon of chili crisp, but you can use as much as you like. We're not huge on spicy food, so our stomachs can't handle it. So I'm just going to use a teaspoon. But some people like to use quite a bit. And this is Szechuan pepper, ground pepper. It adds a tongue-numbing effect, and dude wants me to add this, so we're adding about half a teaspoon. If I can get half a teaspoon out. And 1 clove of garlic that I'm going to put through the garlic press because I don't like to bite into big chunks of garlic and I don't think I can chop it up fine enough, so I'm going to use the garlic press, but you can chop it up if you want. And give that a stir. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good already. If you'd like it really spicy, you can always add more chili at the end to your taste. I know it looks really thick right now, but we're going to add some of the noodle water to it to thin it out, but we're going to set this aside for now. Next, I'm just going to chop up the garnish. I've got 2 little cucumbers here. You can use half an English cucumber, and we're just going to slice this julienne it to add some freshness to our noodles. I'm using 1 stalk of green onion. I am still planting these in my garden, so I will put that in the garden. And again, this is just for garnish. If you don't like green onions, you don't need to use them. I also have a small bunch of cilantro, and again, if you don't like cilantro, you don't have to use it. We like it, so I'm just going to roughly chop this up and also use this as garnish. We are using white noodles today, and they're just white wheat noodles. You can use spaghetti if you want, if you can't find Chinese noodles. I have about a pound, which is about 500 grams. And once your water is boiling, adding the noodles. And these will only take 3 minutes. Make sure to give them a stir so they don't stick together. All right, 3 minutes are up. Just going to scoop out all the noodles. I think this is the last strand. Using the same pot of water, we're bringing it back to a boil. And now I'm going to add my wontons. I'm using 6 per person. You can use as many or as few as you'd like. Again, I'm giving it a stir so that they're not sticking to the bottom. And we're just gonna cook them until they start to float to the top. So once they start to float, and these are quite little, I try to separate the ones that were frozen together for one, and then we just want to cook them for another couple of minutes. And again, it depends on the size of your wontons. It could take 3 to 5 minutes depending how big they are. Okay, turning off my heat. And I'm just going to take these wontons out, just into a bowl for now. Making sure none are left behind. Okay. Okay, we're gonna thin out the sauce. I'm just adding half a cup to begin. All right, I think this is a great texture. Now it's time to assemble. Okay, add some sauce to your noodles. You can use as little or as much as you like. I'm gonna start with that. And the noodles are a little bit sticky, so we're going to mix this around so that all the noodles get sauced. I'm just adding a little bit more. You just wanna make sure that the noodles are all covered in sauce. Just gonna ladle some of the sauce onto the wontons so that they get sauced, and to separate them as well. Just gently toss them. Adding 6 wontons to the noodles. Adding some cucumbers. And if you don't want to use cucumbers, you can also use lettuce just to add some freshness to your dish. A little bit of the green onions. And cilantro. And also sprinkling some roasted sesame seeds on top. And that's it. Are y'all ready for?
Dude, this is the taste. And we eat pretty simply here. I know, it looks like, oh yeah, dude, that's real simple. But it is, right? You saw it as Flo was making it. We like to use logan ma, and it's pretty chill and chili crisp. Yeah. Wow, that first bite was like intense flavors, and the richness, the creaminess of the sesame paste. It gives the noodles body, the dish body, that makes it feel rich and decadent, but contrast it with the fresh flavors of the greens and the pop of the chili, and the sauce is delicious. Now let's try a wonton. So much flavor. You can tell when it's not made by a machine. And yeah, we got it good here in the Vancouver area. We have lots of options that are freshly made. And when you can do that, you can pair it up with a noodle that you already have at home, the sauces you already have at home. You can make it for a fraction of the price. So good, so you gotta do it at home.
Awesome, thanks, dude. Like Dude said, simple and easy doesn't mean tasteless. You gotta check out this tasty dish on my website, FLO'S.com.